not the, doubtful friends, your healing is going to prolong itself. I've seen it in myself. I've seen it in people that were close to me, that just being in a better atmosphere and just believing that these fruits and vegetables are going to give me nourishment, believing that these particular foods will give you nourishment, and that particular energy has to be presented in the moment. Me personally, that's where I've seen the most healing take place, is when we remove all of this doubt, all of this worry, and we're filled with absolute optimism that things will follow through, things will work, and your body is going to take care of itself.
Yeah, I think that's important, because I think when people can let go of all their resistance to it, they can just completely let go and allow the quote-unquote medicine to work, which is your food, your movement, and your lifestyle habits. You let it work, because it's going to work whether you want it or not. But if you're not able to perceive it because you have so much resistance to it, so it's because when you look at a vegetable, when you look at things like that, when you study it, it's super, super dense in nutrients. That it's going to flood your body. It's going to give it what it needs. Same thing goes in movement. You understand that when you get stronger, when you're able to do things you've never done before, that's going to change the entire environment. Not just physically what you're able to do, but your emotional environment too. So it's doing so many different things. But I think it's important to what Justin was saying is when you believe it, when you literally trust the process and you trust it all the way through, you're getting the resistance out of the way, and you're able to actually perceive what you're receiving from all this beautiful medicine that that's been around for ages, years. It's been around. It's at our fingertips. It's within us. It's within the brilliance that's already been given to us, inherent in the human design. And I think that is powerful when you can believe and trust the process of becoming well. Nothing can stop you. I think your potential is infinite at that point. And I know I have a client here in about 4 minutes, so I'm going to start cutting this short. We're probably going to have a part 2 here. There's so much more we can go into detail about wellness and nutrition here. But I wanted to ask you, Justin, if there was 2 or 3 things that you would want to impart to the world, or a message you would want to impart to the world, knowing that you could affect 7 generations from now, big impactful stuff, what would you tell people? 2 or 3 things, even 2 things that you would tell people, a big message, a powerful message that would follow from this generation to the next, to the next, to the next. What would it be?
3 things. 1, get out and get away from all of this technology that we're being bombarded with, that we are constantly being drowned in. As soon as you open up your Facebook, an hour later, you're like, oh my gosh, what was I originally going to do? Get away from your computer. Get away from your smartphone. Get outside. It is definitely probably number 1 in my book. Get that sun. Get your feet in the ground. Number 2, definitely eat. Just everyone's saying it. Just eat real food. People that are struggling with certain things, while you're eating this real food, listen to your intuition. Your body will tell you what you shouldn't be eating, what you should be eating. Whether everyone's talking about paleo, ketogenic, raw vegan. Listen to your body. No one else, no other professional is going to have more smarts than your own body. So while eating this real food, your body really does know what is best for it. And it's not Dunkin' Donuts. As well as, so that's 2. 3, move. Not just moving outside, but movement. Constant being conscious of the fact that you cannot be a stagnant statue all day long. Realizing that if you're at your office job, get up, move, stretch, do a push-up, sit there and squat. Who cares? You're going to encourage people more than people are really going to make fun of you. They're going to make fun of you because they're somewhat jealous that you have such a strong will to do that at the job. So movement is key. Those three things, getting outside, trusting your intuition for nutrition, and movement is probably the most powerful thing you can do for becoming the best version of yourself.
That's awesome. And what was it that Paul Chek said? He was like, I don't think I'm weird. I think society is weird. You know, because squatting and doing push-ups and stuff in public, I think that's normal. Like, it's part of like who we are as human beings. So I love that. I love that you mentioned those three things. Those are so powerful. But yeah, thanks, Justin, for being on the show, man. We'll definitely have to do a part 2. This is only like the beginning. And I'm going to let you wrap this up. Tell them where they can find you.
All right, Sumer. Everybody, I'm still working on a couple of things. The site is being edited. You can see me on Instagram at JDKitts. D as in David, KITTS, T as in Tom. Instagram as well as YouTube is the same, JDKitts. And I will get back to you on the rest of social media when everything's done being edited. And thank you, Sumer. And that is it.